before God even knew he would have a son, before Jesus even knew he would have a virgin mother. And it began in caves. There were some Homo erectus being busy to paint on the walls of the caves, trying to tell stories. I think there were problems in the paintbrush. And Homo erectus was called that from that time now in year 2000, Homo erectus graffitus, because of the fact he was painting on the walls. Since then, artists never stopped painting on the walls. And so like today in the Bleach Gallery, tell a little bit more about graffiti art in our modern streets. So as you can see, we found a beautiful example of graffiti art. We are going to restore it because of I tend to forget that graffiti art is mainly linked to street art, and there's some danger of walking in the street. Now we just passed the danger of destroying the gallery. I think I'm still on this part of the gallery maintaining the wall, and we will paint this fantastic wall.
I will hold it, you can go inside. Come on.
Okay guys. No, it's okay. So Homo erectus graffitus has always used signs on the wall to communicate. We don't know the name of the person who decided to paint this one, but contrary to a lot of other artists putting their name on the walls and being kind of monomaniac, this one decided to communicate with dogs. He told to the dogs, please don't shit in the street. And the funny thing about this painting, if you want my advice, and that's the reason why I choose it, is that we don't really know who made it. Is it somebody from the city itself, or is it somebody from the street? Because
maybe it was a dog.
Maybe it was a dog also. But that's an interesting question. Most of the graffiti artists are making their art without any permission, and even they can be caught by the police and they can get a fine. But has this painting been made by somebody from the city, we'll never get a fine. And then you're losing the idea of risk. So, is a graffiti artwork a good one if risk is included and because it can be subversive or not? I have no idea. I always wonder when walking in the streets. You have to know that those last 30 years, Homo erectus graffitus tend to change. There have been a trend in contemporary art to sell graffiti art, and Homo erectus graffitus became Homo erectus capitalistus. And there are a lot of artists. We could talk about Banksy. He decided to sell some of his pieces. I don't want to say anything about Banksy, anything bad. I mean, you can find it in Palestine on the border with Israel, trying to make peace with everybody, and in fact trying to get famous. And
by the way, Palestine just became a country. Did you hear it?
It just became a country. Yeah, we are living great times for the moment. I mean,
do you think dogs are racist?
I think dogs have been created by human person having the idea of race in their head, trying to create superior organisms, living organisms, by selecting qualities, and that's part of the mistake. But still, we are waiting always things from dogs, like please don't shit here, because...
But amongst them, if like a German Shepherd is racist towards a Chihuahua because he's a Chihuahua.
I think the German Shepherd has never been racist.
Okay.
Because the guy's alright. As being I mean, he's not so far from the wolf, and I definitely like wolves. And
wolves or wolves?
I like wolves on walls, and I think we could put a little bit of a height.
Take care of the details here and do the exterior.
Yeah. Please don't paint the
wall.
You see, things can happen when restoring an artwork. You lose one detail, and the whole idea, the whole symbolic of the artwork is lost. That's what happened.
You covered
I did that. You did that.
No.
Yes, and the question is the one of who's responsible. What will the city say, or what will our neighbor of the gallery say once reading this message? Because what's happening? And please look at this restoration, because I will do something now, changing the meaning of the. I will give freedom to the dog. Look, it's as easy as that.
He's a dog without a master now.
That's what we call the freedom of painting. We never have to forget that an artist has a political responsibility, and just with one stroke of brush, you can change the world, as we did. As we are doing. And you also, looking at us, are changing the world, because...
Alright, so where do you write the end then?
Graffiti art is all about communication. You send a message to the world, and the world receives it. So for the moment in Ghent, they are trying to restore this masterpiece from Jan van Eyck. And I think that their work is not so far from the one we are doing now.
Okay.
Now we change the position. It's all about having respect for masterpieces, even for the unknown masterpieces. For all the petit maîtres, as we call them in French.
I'm holding it, but you should write the end, so we can wrap it up.
Okay. So, if you see Homo graffitus intelligentus in the street, never forget to tell him hello. This is the end.